Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Krieg Dominion. I am Omar Krieg, your Lord and Commander of the Krieg Dominion, and your host for this, the second episode of a Crusade of Kings. What is that? Well, basically, we are playing Crusader Kings III with a slew of a Game of Thrones mods thrown in there. And one thing that should be evident pretty much right off the bat is we've got, if my scroll wheel would work right, we've got pretty much all of well, we have all of Westeros. We've got all of Essos. We've got small portions of Sotheros, I believe is how you say it. And some other stuff down here that may or may not be actually filled in or whatever. But we have created our own house here in the land of Dorne at the tip near a place called the, I believe this is called the Broken Arm. Yeah, you can kind of see it right in here. Broken Arm. These are the stepstones right here in the middle, and then of course here is Essos with Tyrosh and Lys, and then Myr and Pentos and so on. My goal with this is I want to grab all of this area called Spotswood and Rockwell, potentially branch out into the stepstones themselves and become the first, the next, I guess. I don't know, King of the Stepstones, Step King. I don't know. There was a witty title applied to that position, but whatever. And of course, this is along my way to claiming dominance over the entire world that I will perhaps one day pass along to my chitlins. I'm going to turn my camera off here in a moment so you can see the full screen, full effect. But as a reminder, I don't remember everything from last episode. I do remember this much. I've got a slew of kids, and only one of them has the potential of becoming my heir, Rhaenys. All of the other kids somehow got, I guess, hijacked into the Bulgarian dynasty, which is my wife, who was my best friend when we came up out of the streets to become a lord. And she helped me, and then I made her a noble, and I married her, and I seduced her, and I've got wonderful things, and I got a lot of kids from her. But all but one are going to her dynasty, as well as, of course, I've got two concubines, Lorella and Isabel. I don't think Isabel has given me one child, which is not... Oh, Rhaenys. This is the one that's going to be my favorite child that may become my my heir. I think I have to wait until they're like 12 or 16 or something like that before I can do that. And Lorella hasn't given me any kids yet. I have a rival. So I'm not sure how I have a rival. Oh, I lost a war. I think. Ooh, excuse me. I think I lost a war. I think that's how I ended up with a rival. At any rate, let's turn this off. Or excuse me, turn the camera off and let's get going here. So now we can get in here. I don't honestly remember what else I was trying to do with the game other than I'm losing prestige. My taxes are manageable. I'd like to get that number up. For whatever reason, my kids are my kids, but I can't get any of them to be my heirs. So currently I have no heir. There should be a face right here, but I don't have one. I am 28. I'm in pretty good situation. Yeah, I don't want to make her my concubine. She's too young. She's not young enough, unfortunately. Anyway, we're gonna unpause, and I don't remember what I was trying to do. Was I trying to scheme or something? Let's pause this for a second and take a look at like my council and stuff. So we have our wife doing chivalry things because that's the best she is. That's what she's good at. We have Jazera, my Castellan, with 17 diplomacy. Let's see. Increases my renown, or do I want to do oversee realm, which increases diplomacy? Let's do that. Well, hold on. What's the difference here? I get renown. Let's stay with renown. Passed out vampire dual thoughts on Motzet. I think we may continue the vampire thing. I don't know. My schedule's a little bit in flux right now. Not specifically my day-to-day schedule, but my streaming schedule, what I'm going to stream and whatnot. I'm trying to work out some rough spots. I may drop to a single Crusader Kings playlist stream instead of having the 2 that I currently have, or actually 3 now. Just because there's so much, that's a lot of Crusader Kings content, which, don't get me wrong, is not bad, but I don't want to focus my channel in that particular direction. So we have the Game of Thrones Adventure, which is a time of adventure. We have a Crusade of Kings, which is this one, Game of Thrones mods, and then we have a, what is it, a Wandering Darkness, which is the Vampire Adventure. By the way, I lost that duel initially, and then I reloaded a slightly earlier save. Ooh, that almost came out sideways. And then we finished that, and we actually got the contract complete for all that. So I think I definitely want to keep this. I think I want to keep this campaign right here, a Crusade of Kings, and I think I'm gonna keep a Wandering Darkness. I don't know how either of them are gonna go, so I may end either of them when I fail the game next, like lose or whatever. I don't know yet. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do. At any rate, let's see. We've got Chancellor Master Garwin. What is he doing? He is doing domestic affairs, which is increasing my vassals' opinions. Or he could do foreign affairs, which that will give me prestige. That'll give me a bump in prestige. So that might... There we go. That fixes that problem. Alright, and then we have Lord Devon Wendane of Brightridge. He is my vassal, an acclaimed knight, and he is my steward. Do I have a better steward than him? I have to, right? With 9? Oh, Vorkin can be my steward. He's got an amazing stewardship. 18, but that's gonna piss him off. Let's see, how much does he... He loses 20 opinion of me. And Vorkin is my best bet. Let's put him in as my new counselor. Yeah, wow. So he not only did he lose 20, he lost like 40 something, because now he's negative 24. I don't have any schemes going right now. Let's see if we can sway him. Can I arrange a marriage? What is this? This is like... He's married. Why would I... Oh, arrange a marriage. Never mind. I'm stupid. Alright, let's sway him. This will last a year, but it will change his opinion. He's one of my vassals. I don't want to keep... I don't want him to be super pissed off if I can help it. But I have had somebody with a better score than that. Alright, my marshal... Lord Nymorn. They already have a low opinion. They're intimidated by me as well. But we've got to have a better marshal than that. Basaro, Master of the Hunt. And a captain. Let's go ahead and put you in. Before I do that, let's get you up here so I can figure out how to best deal with you being pissed off about stuff. Basaro is that one. So fire. We're going to put Basaro in there. We're going to look at this guy. He is super angry. I mean, he wasn't really happy with me in the first place. He's a vassal. Where is he at? He is in Greenleaf. That's one of my cities or whatever. I could remove him, put somebody else in. I don't know if I want to do that, though. You know what, though? He is of the 7. What is this guy? He is, Bravosi. Alright. Spy Master. Do I have anybody better at Spy Mastery than that? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so they could stay. Okay, resuming my Iron Sworn game. Have a good one. Yeah, man. You too. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, Lorella, my concubine. There's got to be another person better. We get down to here to Aegon Genquilla, whatever. You know what, Lorella? We're not having kids for some reason. You're intimidated by me. Oh. No, we'll leave her there. And then my Red Priest. Got a pretty good opinion of him. Man, he looks like the fucking devil himself, though. Anyway. That's that. Let's look at my courtiers. My maester. I have a maester, but he's terrible for the role. Why is he terrible? His learning is 19. Why is that? Shouldn't the maester be, like, good? I have no idea. But he could do, oh, he could do control plagues, he can do advanced research, and he can do improved skills. Is that improving his skills? Every month this character has a chance of gaining novice physician. It's a great question. But we don't have plagues right now, and advanced research is only going to give me a little bit of extra stuff and increases pay. 0.07. Oh, it cost me 0.07 prestige. Yeah, never mind. He's fine. It's fine right there. Let's see, what else we got? We got Aegon Jinkillian, my antiquarian, who can only improve artifacts. Should already be doing that. And then we have a Master of the Hunt. What can he do for me? He can track regular game, which will give me prestige and stress reduction. May cite some game for me. And then we've got track dangerous game, more prestige. Every year your Master of the Hunt has a chance of citing dangerous game for me to hunt. And then track legendary game. That's going to cost a bit more than I want to pay. Yeah, we'll just leave it there for now. I still feel like there was something else I wanted to do when I last left that game last week. I knew I should have written this shit down. I really, really wish I'd written it down, but let's see. Write thoughts down. That's actually funny that I see that right now. Alright, I guess we're just going to let it play out for a little bit and see what happens, because I don't quite recall what exactly I was trying to do, other than fixing my air situation. We fixed the prestige problem for the moment. Did I get claims? Do I have any claims? And can I press them, and is it worthwhile? Lordship of Rockwell. Let's see what this... I don't remember. What was I doing? So that gives me better tax collection. That gives me more tax collection. We have War Profiteer changing... Oh, man. Ooh, detailed ledgers. What's that? That sounds like... Republican ruler opinion. Well, we're not a republic. But we can be one day. Monthly income while at war plus 10%. It is my domain. I can extort subjects' decisions. That sounds interesting. I think I know what to... I think it gives me more dialogue options when different events take off. Defensive measures increases my garrison side and fort level. We got cutting gemstones, which reduce... It's something I should really take because it's a bunch of building construction cost reductions. So I think we'll take that. What is meritocracy? Courtier and guest opinion. Plus 15. That. We'll take that next time. I want this cost reduction. And I can't build anything yet because I don't have enough money. I've only got 60 gold up there. But, yeah, I think it would be beneficial to have some cost reductions because I want to do some building soon. And I do have, what is this? Increased development. Oh, my steward, Vorkin, is assigned to... Oh, no! My Maester's gone! It means I should get the option to hire a Maester. I don't have a Maester. I think that's a decision I get to make, though. Let's pause this for a second while I figure this out. I think I can send for a Maester, yeah. Send a Raven to Old Town and wait for them to send me one back. Monteras Baldarian needs a Guardian. I don't want to give up... How many slots do I have left for that? I have one. I already have Rhaenys in there. Okay. Then I can take this one. Even though it's really kind of detrimental to me. I can hire a Maester. I've done that. Well, I was trying to do something. What was I trying to do? Pause. And then my Maester died. Oh, we have a new Maester. Alright, Maester Giles, who is 30 years old. What have we got here? Let's see. 2-starred Maester. Tracking all of that. Shrewd. Excellent. Physician. I keep saying that wrong. He's a doctor. You know what I'm trying to say. Astute Intellectual, +6 learning. This guy's got an amazing learning score. 25 learning. Got a little bit of intrigue and some diplomacy there, so that'll be helpful. Inquisitive. Gregarious. Humble. We gotta be careful that this guy doesn't, fuck me over in some way. Where are we going here? A finger bailman! Oh, he's from the fingers! Oh my god, I'm yawning. I'm yawning again. He's from the fingers. Let us hope he's loyal and wise. I'm gonna spend 20 gold on this guy. God damn it, I hate that. I'm spending so much money when I don't have any money to spend. Split my courtiers and just give him a task. Control plagues, advance research, and improve skills. Let's see. Yes. We'll do that. Advanced research. That gives me a little bit better lifestyle things. Still don't know what else I want to do here. Still feel like I should be doing something a bit more constructive with my efforts, but... No, I was trying to seduce or something. I was trying to do something with some of these people in different courts and whatnot. I'm trying to get some leverage on these people. Because eventually I want to take over this whole section of the world. This little area. And I don't remember what I was trying to do. Death of a dragon rider. Magor Belaris died. His dragon, the beast, Alduin? That's cute. Let's see. I wonder. Oh, she's pregnant. What we got over here? See, all of this is his. You know what? That reminds me. Let's take a look at our vassals. We have a bunch of stuff. So, castle is mine. This castle belongs to the Lady Elia, and she's only 10. She's not a fan of me. Let's see what's going on here. Her mother is Nerys. He is... You know, there's gotta be something I can do here. How old is she? She's 10? Where are my chitlins at? All the way down here. Let's see. Nerys. Oh, that was one of my other problems. I have so many daughters. Actually, no, that's not entirely true. I have a slew of kids, though. We're all a little bit young. I want to save my kids for other marriages. Let me see. What do you have in your court? You and your sister. Let me see. I'm gonna romance her. Oh, that's good. Arrgh! 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 I forget. I already have a scheme going. I gotta wait for that to finish. Okay. I'm swaying one of my vassals. Need to make sure that my vassals don't try to rise up against me. There is so much in here, and it's really hard for me to keep track of it all. I really should be taking better notes. I need a staff of advisors to advise me on how to play this game. To emulate the real scenarios here. But yeah, Spotswood, Rockwell, what do we got? What? My daughter has been converted to a different faith. Yeah, because she's... Oh my god. Okay, one thing at a time. Devin is swayed. His opinion is up to +2. That's good. We don't need to keep swaying him, though. So we're going to stop that. Abandon that. We're going to go for, there was something else I wanted to do. Oh, I got to... My daughter is being swayed, or not swayed, she's converted. Yeah. Because of her mentor, which is... Who was her mentor? Relationships. Her guardian is Maester Jothos. Oh, she is a ward of... She's a ward... Oh, you sons of bitches. You sons of bitches! Is there a way to bring her home? Remove Guardian. I kinda want to do it, but I'm not sure if that's the play to make. Let's see. Okay, now I wanted to get somebody. Oh, hold on. Who's up here? What castle is this? Rockwell? That's his castle. Okay. That doesn't make much sense to me, but okay. Who is this? This is Lord Olimer, their spouse, Lady Daenerys, child. Let's see. There's a couple towns here. Dust Meadow doesn't have anything. Rexworth has something. Master Briss, you have no courtiers. And you're 30 and you are bisexual. That doesn't mean anything to me. My head is spinning with all of the things. I was gonna try to seduce somebody, but they're in my own province, so it's kind of pointless. What I want... Do I have a claim on this place? I thought I sent my dude out to make a claim. I have a claim on Rockwell. If I press it... This guy's got a lot more military than I do. It's like 3-1. So I gotta take this, like, very carefully. Milo Santagar is her guardian. Thinking. Give me a moment, chat. So, Milo Santagar is my liege. I want to supplant him at some point, or his family. He is 12. I could possibly arrange a marriage between her and one of my kids. But none of my kids are playable by me. That's the thing that's really irritating me. I don't know how to fix that. Could murder my spouse. And that sounds absolutely horrifying. And I guess in theory marry her. Even though she's lowborn as fuck. Although I could raise her up. What would that cost me? Raise to nobility. 200 prestige. 50 gold. I don't have that kind of money. Oh my gosh. It's so annoying. Lordship of Sunspear. What do you got for me? You got some people in your crew that I could be messing around with? That sounded weird the way I said it. Who's your heir? Mylene Nymeros Martell. Oh. Oh, these are the people. Yeah, we don't really want to mess with them. Actually, hold on. Your heir is Mylene. Mylene has a child that is unwed, unbound. Arranged marriage between that little turd and Nerys. How old is this kid? 9? She's also 9. Oops. Will not accept. Why? Close family tiers. Her opinion of my kid, matchmaker. What is its close family tiers bit? That's what I need to know. How do we break that? Close family of a character includes... Oh, because this kid is a... Definitely won't do it matrilineally. Ugh. Okay, what about my younger ones? My younger kids. Who's next here? Will not accept even more of a problem. Vinny's intimidated by me. Okay. Fine. Oops, that's not what. Well, nope, still not what I want. Get. That's really disappointing. We'll look over here in the Ghost Hills. Who is the county of Holt? Let's see. Gemma Tolland. Oh, what happened to her? Traveler, trained fighter, melancholy, incapable, physical injury, mental disability, scarred, an adulterer, defender. Is this guy beating the bejesus out of her? Or that's not a guy, that's a lady. Hold up, that's the regent. She is married to this guy. Brother, I don't even know where to go here. You know what? I wonder if I seduced her. And then kill the spouse. These people in the faith of the Seven, for crying out friggin' loud. There's gotta be a way to supplant this specific holding, but he holds it. This guy. You. With your 8-year-old daughter. I have a 9-year-old son or something, right? Alfred. Yeah, come here, Galfried. Why not? Oh, matrilineally. I'm struggling, chat. I am struggling with this game. I don't know where to go from here. I don't know what to do. I gained 33 dread. Because my wife is an amazing military person. Awesome sauce. I legitimately don't know what to do next here. I just don't even know. I am like completely brain dead at the moment. There's just too much. Wonder. Said I could declare wars. 3 locations. And yes, I'm aware I don't have an heir. Grey Gallows. Where is that? Right here. But you probably have allies, don't you? So you have a very small crew there. And you have allies rated by allied to Captain Gothos, who has that over there. You know what? Fuck you. We're gonna do it. I got nothing better to do. And then we're gonna raise armies. Raise all armies. We have a commander, Lady Reyna. Okay, there's too many windows up here. Close that. Close that. Oh, of course, we knew you were gonna do that. So we raised our armies. We got a Give them a little bit of time. Where is my armies? There they are. Send them off up here. Who knows what'll happen? There's a significantly larger force there. That's not good. That's not good. Motherfucker, come on. And another battle that because my guys got caught out in the open. Just getting absolutely wrecked. And getting attacked again. I spend 75 prestige and admit to losing this war. Who was Jaehaerys? My son's educator. Vorkin is significantly better. Jaehaerys died. That was my kid's educator. People... Just disband the army. Just disband the army. Send him home. I don't even know where to go. The White Antelope. I'm being attacked in my own home. Knew I shouldn't have done this. Just knew it. Who's fighting over here? Orange Shore? Why are you fuckers fighting on my shit? Also, thanks, boss, for coming up to my defense. Second Army of the Krieg Dominion? It's not my people. Oh, okay. Folks, I don't even know where to begin or where to go from here. I got nothing. I'm having a really tough time staying motivated for this one. That war should not have gone so poorly, but it went absolutely just get wrecked. I honestly don't know where to go from here. Like, legitimately. Two kids lack guard. Oh yeah, because one of them died. What do you mean second in line? They're not my heirs. It really bothers me that they're my kids and they're not even. Okay. Showing off a promising new recruit. May not be a noble stock. Griffin is someone I want on my team. All right. Well, Griffin. Nope, wrong guy. Griffin. What? Dancer. Cute. Spindly. No thank you. Ooh, excuse me. 16 prowess isn't half bad. Alright, well, what shall he do? He'll join my court. I don't have to do anything else. Okay. Well, welcome to my court. That's some cool little plate that we got there. Do some good in my service. You've got my strength, so let's... Why are you bent over like that? Like, you look angry. Who are you angry with? You know what? Isabel will be your ward. And don't you dare convert his faith. Whose culture, though? Attempt to convert Galfred to Isabel's culture. No, thank you. We don't need that. And then Crispin, you also need, you got some diplomacy in you. Who's got my good diplomacy skills? Maester Giles. Maester Giles is of the 7, as are quite a few people in my court. Not cool. Alright, Maester Giles, where did you go? Actually, Jazara. He's slightly better. Crispin learns the Valyrian tongue. Cute. Yeah, Jazara is better. Let's see. Okay, what do we got going on over here? Special skills, gain the trait Strategist. Master Garwin's prowess is increased. Somebody is looking after me. I gained attentive care. Aww, my wife cares about me. Now I've been over here talking about getting rid of her because all our kids are carrying her name and not mine. I'm the landowner here. It tastes like chicken. Let's see. Chopped cooked scorpion for sale. Ew. As I am shopping in a bazaar, I come upon a new merchant I have not seen here before. He is a sandy Dornishman. Oh, excuse me. And his common tongue is thick with a red mountain's drawl. Quickly see he is another food merchant, but his wares are peculiar, selling cooked scorpions. He has baskets and baskets of the creatures and is roasting them on a fire next to his stand. He even has some spices ready to use. Small specimen. We're gonna get some stress relief. I wish I could get some stress relief. Also, eating to relieve stress is not a good way to relieve your stress, but whatever. It's, eating to relieve stress is not good, my friends. Not good. Master Garwin's prowess is increased again. I got a new stewardship to pick. I said I was going to pick something next time, and I don't even remember what I said. Oh, it was this one. Meritocracy. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh my. What comes around? Am I trying to seduce somebody? What is this? Whether at morning meal or an informal function, I often lean over to my confidant, Lady Reyna, and share my perspective on matters. Who is Lady Reyna? She's... Oh, that's my wife, dumbass. Looking upon me, intrigued. How good it is you would grant advice on a rose eye. I lose stress, and I may have a lasting impact on Crispin. Okay. Crispin, come here. I have noticed a subtle change in my son Crispin recently. He is spending more time with his close friends, whispering and laughing. I swear those boys those boys know more about him than I do, and their bond seems strong. Friends like these, trusted friends, that can be spoken with plainly, are truly a gift. This is, wards and wardens. Oh, I'm warding this guy, or guardian. Crispin, come here. Learning challenge. Possibility he gains the trait Confider. He gets Confider, and I get 25 opinion of him. Too bad he's, yeah, he's not gonna be my heir or anything. Speaking of, where is my favorite child? This one. So, Renice has a green drop next to her name. She's a member of my family and my dynasty, but then these guys are just members of my family, even though they're on my dynasty as well. No concubines available nearby. Alright. Hold on. Gotta be somebody that can seduce. Let's see. That's my daughter. Why would I try to do that? That's disgusting. Alright. Let's see. Valentina. Ooh. Salt Dornish. I need some, like... All of these people are... What do we got going on here? What is this? Being raided? Get the fuck out of my country! That sounded really bad right now this time of year. What do we got? We can attack this guy. But I have a feeling if I do that, I'm just gonna get nailed to the cross by all these other people. I'm gonna do that. Puppeteer! A Borvosi puppeteer has arrived at my court. My steward, having heard talk of his talent among those local small folk, decided to invite him to put on a show for my household. Puppet show was entertaining. Puppeteer put on several performances for my household. Some were light and comical, others had a darker tone. All in all, I greatly enjoyed myself. That was some stress relief. Yay. Dennis can, pause that. Dennis gets a guardian. Let's see, he is 6. Stewardship or marshal? Oh. You know what? Aegon. Give this kid some learning. Oh, we're paused. Yeah, beat him up. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. Alright, I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, I was trying to, find someone to add as a new concubine and maybe get kids that are close to being my kids. Let's see. 29. White antelope taunts me. Riding through the jungles of the Krieg Dominion, we come upon a twist in the road and we see it once more shimmering in the sun, the white antelope. I turned to alert the others. When I look back, the antelope was already gone. 40 stress, motherfucker. I don't care about her losing opinion of me. Declaration of love. Oh, yes. So we're going to romance her. Hopefully we get some kids out of her. That sounded horrific the way I said it. It's not quite what I meant. Anyway. Secretly plant a letter in her chambers. My declaration of love is for Mare's eyes only. No one else matters. I pour my heart out page after page, my feelings growing as I finally put them into words. Ink is barely dried as I set out. I gently place a scroll on her bolster. Will she lay there? Yeah, wow. Let's see. I tear the seal with shaking hands. While I cannot encourage you, Lord Ormar, I am most grateful for your kind words. Yours faithfully. Going to continue to romance her. Oh, we've got rat problems. That we haven't fixed for that though. We go to courtiers, go to this guy, and we do control control plague. Done. Hopefully. Now we let that ride for a little bit. How old am I? I don't even remember. I'm 32. Oh my. Allied to Lady Sabella of Lemonwood, who will probably come to their aid. Wreck my ship. No, thank you. We're just gonna wait and see what happens with this romance scheme that may or may not work out. Let's see. What do we got? Littlefinger, they call him. A littlest of lords on a spit of land. I can't tell. You know, sometimes it's hard to tell if AP Gaming Real is talking shit about me or talking shit to me, or if he's just being witty. Hello, sir. Let's see. The abandoned Sept Garden in Pock Heap is the only place where it thrives in these regions. That it just popped up on me like, oh, the rare flower. Got it. I'm not going to go do that. My stress is up, but only 3% chance of gaining stress. I will brave the ruins for you. Thou does not control much territory, my lord. No, I do not. And I am stymied at my advances in virtually every direction. You're about 10 minutes too late. I had considered war and got my ass absolutely wrecked. and nobody around me wants to fight. No bitches. Listen, you're. I appreciate your helping here, but like my kids are still kids. Uh, my attempts to produce children to actually join my dynasty have all failed. In fact, let me show you how they have failed. This is all up in the way. Yes, look at this. Notice how the shields don't match? I had to declare this one my favorite child just to have a chance. I don't know how I screwed up marrying my former best friend, then lover, then wife, then romance ops. I don't know what she was. Whatever. Yeah, let's see. There's no woman lovelier than Mare in her presence. My words often fail me. None of my confidence ever do her justice. Let's see. Noble righteousness. No, that sounds stupid. Kind and feeling hard. Yeah, but all my kids are... Look at her traits. At my wife's traits? Traits. Christ. Mare's traits. Hang on. I've got a lot going on here. Let's get Mare. Where did I see Mare? Oh, right here, duh. Fortune Builder, let's see. That event is asking you to respond to her traits. Oh! I get it now. Fortune, patient, humble, paranoid, honest. See. She's got some stewardship and some fighting and some talking to other people's shits too. I see where you're going with that now. Humble, honest, content gives you a trifecta. See. I don't see. Maybe I kind of do. She's a lowborn, so she isn't noble of spirit. I went with... What did I go with? I went with, I don't even remember what I went with. I can't remember what it was. My son, Monteris has faced a new test of his abilities. 2 quarrelsome servants brought a dispute, each claiming the other's ability to find Arbor Red. You will make an... And he was decisive, his orders were quick, blah. He's gonna gain the authoritative trait. How old is this kid? 9? What does he already have? Handsome, quick, rowdy, and now authoritative. Excellent. Bet he's not my heir. Let's pause. Let me unpause it. Oh, didn't we have somebody who was like a kid over here ruling one of these places? This one. Romance, unpleasant pleasantries. See, I attend a dance in Spotswood to spend some time with Mare. My liege gets in the way? What the fuck? I gained chronic headaches for 10 years. Oof. Let's see. His opinion of me drops. It's already kind of low. I'm gonna... Let's see. This ends the romance, doesn't it? No. I'm going to... grow closer to forming a rivalry. Rivalry. Wait. Let me see. What is this? Powerful vassal. Minor landhold. Alright, what is going on here? Culture clash. Most of the commoners living in the lordship of Krieg Dominion are of Westerosi Valyrian descent. Proud of their traditions, it does not sit well with them that they must serve a foreigner like myself when my neighbor Lord Milo shares their culture and history. Teach them the superiority of the Westerosi Valyrian? No. I don't care if they keep their weird traditions, perhaps. Peasants' feelings are irrelevant. I am their ruler. See, that's the direction that most of the feudal age would have gone with. I think we will go with local traditions respected. Is my shit. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Pause this. I'm trying to set you up with one of my kids. Gothrid. And yeah, her. Okay, why not? Minus 1,000 just because it's patrilineal. Jesus fucking Christ. She's an inheritor. She controls a feudal title. Yes! I might just pull her off that fucking seat. Honestly, I don't know why her parents aren't ruling. She serves in her political marriage would rob her of her power and the ability to pass. Yes, I'm aware. The Edgar Hilario 643 has followed. I thought he followed like a few weeks ago. But thank you for the follow nonetheless, good sir. Her mother is lowborn. Ah, yes. And how does she get raised to the nobility? Especially as a minor. Her father was noble. Ooh. Ah, yes, I see it. I see it now. I see. I see. I sometimes don't see things as well as I ought. At any rate, let's resume our schemeries. Schemeries, I mean the one scheme I'm able to pull off, the romance. So I may have another concubine that will give me children that won't be mine. I don't understand what I did wrong in this marriage. Oops, that's not the button I wanted to push. Like, her kids. I don't know what I did wrong. Honestly. And it's really frustrating. I mean, obviously, I must have married matrilineally. Wait. Not going to? Oh. I must have. I honestly don't remember doing that. But I must have. Not paying attention. But she was like... So you know the beginning, you can tell from the symbol under my name. Matrilineal. Son of a bitch. Well, that's... That ruins, like, this whole frickin' thing. And that's, I get a kid that I have... The only one that I can probably do... Can I name her heir? This parent cannot give you legal heirs. You must divorce this woman. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to divorce her. I deal with this romance thing first, then we'll figure it out. Let's see. When Mayor's Liege Lord Milo invited me to a hunt, I did not hesitate to accept. I would do anything for a mere glimpse of my songbird. Wow, that's so thick. I am stalking through the underbrush, a woman scream, "I'm coming for you!" Okay. Scheme failed. No mod. I don't get it. I don't know what you're trying to say. Edgar, you're going to have to elucidate. Scheme failed. That's unfortunate. Okay. We're gonna have to divorce what's-her-face, I think. I don't know how I did that. I must have not been paying attention and inadvertently clicked the matrilineal marriage. It's the only thing I can think of. Get back over here. Let me see something. You need start over 867 AD. This is a Game of Thrones, my friend. Unfortunately, 867 AD is not an option. Well, it is an option. It's an option I'm choosing not to use because we're playing Game of Thrones. The most noble liege, kind and wise. The children you have with this woman will count against your max child limit as well. You know, all you're doing at this point, AP, is just giving me reason to sync this playlist and find something else to do for the next 2 hours. Only their deaths. Wow. What a suggestion. What an amazing suggestion. I should murder my own kids. Okay, obviously you weren't suggesting that. But let's just say hypothetical. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna restart from the beginning. Exit the main menu. We're just gonna start from scratch. Cause fuck. I don't know what else to do here. We totally screwed that one, like, so freaking hard. So hard. Alright, let's wait for this to... let's see. Have you considered not being Westerosi Valyrian? Okay, are you suggesting I should not be Westerosi Valyrian, or that I should not have concubines? Would it not make sense for Valorian to be Essosian? I thought I was Essosian. I thought I was from Essos. I may have changed something without realizing I changed something. Alright, I also don't really want to play around down here. I do like the idea of eventually taking over the Stepstones, but all of this, not Tyrell, Martells, Sunspear and shit, yeah, those guys are, guys could be problems. But also, like, I don't want to start in one of these. Ooh, what's this? First Magister Shadir in the Free City of Lys. No, I don't want to deal with the Free City States, or whatever the heck they were called. The Free Cities, that's what they're... and Westeros really is the best place to go for the... what is the word I'm looking for? The feudal system and titles and things like that. Ooh, we could fuck around in the Reach. No, I don't really care much for the Reach. The Stormlands have a huge, big thing going on over here. Have you considered the Isle of Tarth in the Stormlands, my liege? No, I have not. I was briefly considering the North, but that's an awful lot. They are known for their hugeness. Yes, Brienne of Tarth. And also, they are known for sapphires. More or less. Let's see. Is this it right here? It is Evenfall, Sundown, and Brightmoor. And I don't think that's Tarth. There are no... Yeah, I agree. I agree. There are no sapphires in Tarth. Where the fuck is Tarth? See, they just... come on. I'm totally drawing a fucking blank on where Tarth is. I know it's... Let's see. Luster marks... I think I was right. I think... Isn't this Tarth? What does that say? I was right. Evenfall is Tarth. I thought so. I thought so. The Duchy is... Yeah, the Duchy of Tarth in the individual counties, yes. Now the question is do I want to start... I mean, I like the idea of starting low and working my way up. So let's go, Lord Halion of Lordship of Morningside. Fortunately, I don't think there's much over here. We got one city, we got the castle, not much else. If we go over here, we have... You know what? I'm gonna take this Morningside. Create new. Yes, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Creating new. I'm just trying to figure out where exactly I want to go. Because this selects the whole thing. Although, Lord Baron of Tarth, not the High Lord. Oh, hold on. This is the High Lordship. What is this over here? Oh, that's short of what will soon be the Crown Lands. By soon, I mean in 100 years. The High Lord of Tarth controls many counties. Yes. See that. Are some of the High Lord of Tarth controls many counties that some would say have sapphires in them. They would be wrong, but some would say that. Do I want to be a High Lord, or do I want to just be a regular Lord? He controls all of them except the Eastern Island, which is a core land with no choice of expansion. Yes. This is true. Although, if this guy from East, no chance of expansion, takes over, it would be an interesting story as well. I don't know. I'm trying to, like... I just don't know where I want to go. I kind of, like, a part of me wants to do the whole crack claw thing again. But I sort of did that once already. Oh, look, it says Tarth now. Lord, go south of Tarth to Estermont Island, the Turtle Banner. Ooh, that's not bad. It's not a bad idea. What's this right here? This is... Oh, Oh! That's Storm's End, right? Yeah, jeez. No, that's Storm's End. Not. Let's get out of here. Yeah, Storm's End is right there. This is a different thing. Yeah, Cape Wrath and the Rainwood. Estermonts. It's smaller and broken into many parts, can be consolidated, is just a hop away from attacking. Yes, I see. It is a high lordship. There is a smaller lordship over here. Lord Hardwood of Tudbury. If I made a family and then took over there. Yes. But if I do that, I'm gonna take this. That's alright, so create my own, nope, not adventure. Create my own ruler from the Estermonts. Hold up. Let's go back. What is this? 8th of the 7, Stormlander. My own ruler. Fine, I guess I'll play your cultural bullshit. His name is going to be Omar. And then we're going to change all of that. So as I may have mentioned previously, I like doing the randomize button until I see something kind of cool and then adjusting the colors to fit my own personal things. Before I do that though, let's go ahead and change this name to Krieg. My lord, Stormlander is an excellent culture. Yes. Daring and tenacious, that's our motto. Daring and tenacious. And it has strong knights. We shall soon see. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Alright, randomize. Don't like how it's clipped up there. That's kind of cool. Ooh. Cat by a different name? Or cat of a different coat? Is that how it goes? A cat of a different coat? That's kind of cool. I don't know if I like the 3 emblems, though. We can make that... Let's see. Just... Which color to purple? No, change it to black. Emblems. Change the chevron to purple. And then the items. Great and Wise Lord, check Discord for the DNA. You can copy and paste for a noble shield. Oh, really? What have you sent me? Change screen. Oh, yeah, probably. Let's see. Let's see. What is this? Who's posting more? That board made hits. I know nothing's going on the screen because I have the game selected. I'm looking at things here. Haha! That would be awesome. You know, the only reason why I'm not doing that, or trying to figure out how to go from that to this, is simply because I don't choose that particular flavor of beverage anymore. There was a time when I would have done it without any thought. Unfortunately, this is not that time. Alright, which one of these, it's the bottom. Okay, let's find a... Alright, we are in the Stormlands, so we should do... You know what, we'll do some piratey thing, because we're close to the sea. Ooh, I kind of like that. The ghostly lady. You have sent me a new one. Okay. The second one, there we go. Link. I'm getting a long series of code. I'm not getting an image. Oh, copy the hundreds of lines of text and paste them. Where do I paste them? Yeah, that's definitely hundreds of lines of text. Head back one screen. That's not what I want. That's not what I wanted either. Alright, hold on. Nope. Oh, sweet Jesus. That's like... Damn it. 360 lines of code. Control C, go back one. I guess go to the other page because I closed that already. I did not want my calculator to open up. Alright, here we go. Link. Paste. Oh, that's... Go back one. Oh, in the game. Yes. Copy to pasteboard. Oops. I want to paste from clipboard. Let me see what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I got it. I got it. I know what I got to do. Go back one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Try this one. Copy link. Go to... I am fucking this up left and right. Here we go. Alright. COA title 3 something 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 something. Copy all of that. Now go back into the game and paste from Discord. Ah, yes. I see. I see. That does look sharper. I also like how they put alternate script there. It looks looks kind of Arabic-ish, which is also amusing on some levels because in in Islam, one does not consume alcohol if you're religious. However, we will go back to what we were doing. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. This will work. All right, so adjusts here. So they're going to change the color to black. We're going to change the emblems. Purple. We're going to go to the first one. Okay, good. We're on the right one. So emblems. We're going to use something pirate-ish. What's that? The Flaming Cup. Okay, I actually kind of like that. That looks really cool. So the cup is yellow. Let's turn it to a red. No. No, that's not going to show very well. There we go. Now, we'll go to a gray, and then we'll change this to... Trying to find a good color for flame. Oh, wait. If we do it like that, then this color can actually go to black. It doesn't look great. Go with that color. Oh, there! Yeah, there we go. There we go. I like that. Alright, for the second one, it's the one on the right. Alright, so we had pirates a moment ago. We now want to do something Stormlander-y. It doesn't make any sense to do that. That could be a callback to the faces that were carved into the trees under the old gods. And then we could just change the color to red. Let's look. There we go. Kind of a callback to the faces that were carved. So, for those that don't know, of course, you know, when the Andals came to Westeros, and eventually they had a war with the Children of the Forest because they started cutting down all the trees and stuff. And then for this final one, Stormlands, and then my lord is as learned as a maester. I have learned many things, yes. Animals. Circles, crosses, faiths, figures, legacy of Valyria. Man-made. Yes, because we are... Our name, Krieg, in the real world, comes from the German words for war or battle, so I feel like some sort of weaponry should be utilized here. We've got a couple of axe-type things right here, which is kind of cool looking. I actually kind of like the way that axe looks, especially next to the face. That axe looks really good next to the face that we're using to represent the Children of the Forest and their weirwood trees and how they were cut down. And from the user's left, which is the Sinister, that's where the face is, on the left side, which is, we're basically saying we're making the Children of the Forest the bad guys. Ooh, man. Alright, let's go with that same gray that we used down below. I think it was that one. Then we're going to change the yellow on this to something... Oh, the white of purity? Well, that's even better. What is this color called? It won't tell me. Primary color. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. I like that. It looks a bit heavy, or a bit, like, too much going on, but we'll go with that. Alright. We gotta fix this dude's face. Let's see. Yeah, change appearance, customize further. Actually, let's go back one step. Yeah, no, customize further. Body. Old aging. Oh, that's for the aging type. Not there. Triangle half. Yeah, there we go. Right, bust size, not concerned. Height. His height, but I need the chart so I can make it realistic. So we're gonna make him kind of not a big dude per se. You know, 6 feet. Skin tone, yeah. Oh, that's a little too dark. Not the dark I wanted. There we go. Alright. Head and neck. Isn't there like a, let's see. Bust size can be inherited by your firstborn if it is a daughter. I'm not... I mean, that's cool to know if I want to knock out some top-heavy kids, but honestly, bust size is not that important to me. I hear you. I hear you. I don't make the rules either. I just try to figure out how to work around them. Let's see. Uh, Skin complexion. I feel like he's got like some freckles or pock marks or something going on his face, and I'm not sure if I like that. There we go. That's better. Facial structure? I'm not playing with all that. I'll be here all damn day. Eye color. Let me see. If I remember right, Omar Krieg had mostly brown eyes. His hairstyle is actually gonna be the straight hair gene. It's gonna be dark. But he's also gonna be bald. I don't know why. He's just gonna be bald. I really love, not that one, this one. I love the way this looks, except I am such a stickler. Like, if you're gonna have a beard, you gotta have a mustache. This is my personal opinion. You can believe whatever you want, but if you're gonna have a beard, you have to have a mustache. A good Stormlander with dark hair. The seed is strong. It is indeed. It is indeed. That said, we'll go with Wise Old King's beard. No, that's way too long. Pointy beard. Mutton chops. That'd be hilarious, but no, thank you. Full beard? No, we need a little bit more length. Long wavy. Let's see, big chin strap. Again, I think that looks foolish. It's just my opinion. Single braid. That's... Oh, wait a minute. Where is... No, that's not it. Where is the beaded one? One with a bead. Beaded. There it is. I like that. I wish I had the option to color the beads, though. Or the little links or whatever, but... Okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. We've got his appearance. We're gonna make him 16. Actually, let's make him... Wow, amazing. From 17 to 18. Full-on beard. We won't talk about how unrealistic that is, but anyway. I didn't even realize this whole time that we could, that we had... Where's the rest of his body? I don't know. I didn't realize that we had a weight slider here where we can make this dude gargantuan or thin. We'll go with, we'll go a little bit less than that because I feel like he's not always had a great meal, but, you know, otherwise. Park. Phone. You're fine. Let's see. Incompetent commander. Let's give him a slightly better, let's see, I'm trying to remember him from my original concept. I could max out his weight and add giant to make him truly girthy. Unfortunately, I am basing this on the original Omar Krieg, or no, not the original Omar Krieg, one of the second or third iterations of Omar Krieg, which was for use in Elite Dangerous. He was kind of a thinner man, bald with a beard. The original Omar Krieg character concept was, of course, for BattleTech, A Time of War / Solaris, and I feel like this is a bit closer to him. With that in mind, actually, I think we are going to make him a dutiful captain, which is going to take a few points from us, but that's okay. Because we're going to... You are not the real original... Are you not the real... I am the real original! I'm talking about the original character, whose name I stole. So, okay, this is how it goes. For those that don't know the deep lore, alright? You know, I'm waiting for Aslan to come out and talk about... Don't talk to me about the deep lore. I was there when it was written. This is my deep lore. I was there when it was written. Let me tell you of this lore. Long, long ago, in about 2014, I was stationed in the Republic of Korea. For those that don't know any better, that's South Korea. But I was stationed there while I was in the Army, and I had finally gotten my hands on a copy of the old BattleTech role-playing game source book for Solaris 7, the Gladiator world. Or the games world. And I made a character that I needed, in my head canon at the time, I needed an antagonist for this tournament that I wanted to kind of game out solely with myself with an audience of 0. Or maybe an audience of 1, me. I named him Omar Krieg. I based him on a Lyran Commonwealth, Lyran Alliance gladiator. He was briefly in the Lyran Alliance Armed Forces, or maybe it was the Alcath. I don't remember. Actually, I think technically it actually would have been the Federated Commonwealth's military. Didn't like it too much. He wanted to be able to choose his own fights. He ends up being a mercenary for a few years. That does not go well for him, because again, he doesn't get to call the shots. And then he says, fuck it, I'm going to Solaris, where I can at least have some input on the people I beat the shit out of. And that's what he does. And he went into some of the tournaments there and absolutely wrecked House. Just annihilated people. Didn't care if he killed the pilots or not. He was, I mean, at the time, he was intended to be an antagonist. And I kind of ran with it. So that was the initial, real, first-time character concept. Fast forward about 5 years. Maybe 4. It's about 2018, and the first time I ever streamed, and I needed a name to stream as, like my internet personality, because I didn't want to use my real name, and I didn't want people to, you know, I needed that separation, I guess is what I'm really trying to say, the separation between my real world and whatever my streamed content at the time was, and so I took Omar Krieg. In the intervening time between the initial construction of this character to when I took the name as my streaming identity, there were 1 or 2 other iterations of Omar Krieg. One of them being for Elite Dangerous. That was my pilot commander name in one of the 2 accounts I have for Elite Dangerous. Most officious liege, your real name isn't Omar Krieg. No, it is not. The real ones know, because I've shared folders with you, or you've otherwise seen my email that I use. That will tell you what my real name is. So yes, that's some of that deep lore that only Cthulhu fans would know. No, that has nothing to do with Cthulhu fans, but I regress. I digress. Personality. Omar Krieg has always had as a character concept, in the Battletech side of things, he was always kind of a wrathful individual. In Elite Dangerous, he kind of had more of an inquisitive. We'll take that. And then the only other active character role is potentially as a mercenary in Star Wars The Old Republic. I don't know exactly what he's going to be. He's definitely going to be Special Forces mercenary type, so I don't know what his personality there is going to be yet. So let's go to some of these other traits, though. Might he not be brave? That's a good call. Yeah, it's actually... you know, to be honest, brave... Is brave a personality, or is that a trait? Oh, it's right there. Brave. Yeah, I think we can make him brave in this iteration. Let's add some of these other things. Let's see. There's a couple of really. Oh, there's some big ones down here I want. It is accepted as virtuous and will build piety. Indeed. I don't know if comely is one I want, but I do want at least quick, and I want. We don't need hail or robust or whatever. Where is the... drawing a complete blank here. Where is... There was another one, I thought. Okay. Alright, hail gives me +2 prowess, +4 and 10, +8 and 15. Pure-blooded. Let's see. Strong, athletic. Strong isn't a bad choice. What is feckin'? Oh, that increases talent or fertility, life expectancy, and years of fertility. Hold on, aren't men always fertile? Men don't lose the ability to reproduce in the real world. Do not forget to make him a knight and trained warrior. He is... Oh. That's one of these other ones. Oh, knight's free, so I can do that right away. Low key... Okay, testosterone, possibly. That could definitely be a thing. And mind you, this is in the real world, but theoretically, a 80-year-old man can still father a son. Or father children, I should say. There may be some statistical concerns. Some other concerns as well, but theoretically, they can. Anyway, I am way off track. Way off track. Aspiring Blade Master? What was I looking for? We just grabbed Knight. I was looking for something else. Trained... or is that one of those? At the end of the trait list is Knight Training, Great Warrior. Okay, get out of here. Ah, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Trained Fighter. Well, shit, if these are free, then I will take the best one. I mean, and what else did you say? Great Warrior. I don't see Great Warrior. I see Formidable Fighter. Castelluder. Winter Soldier. Reckless. Flexible Leader. Aggressive Attacker. What does that do? That's enemy fatal casualties plus 10%. Right. You know, we probably should... So we've got some kind of... I don't want to, like, specialize everywhere, but... We've got Prowess and Martial pretty good. I wonder if we should... Noble Warrior, I have stayed too long to see your puppet play. I must rest this eve so I may meet the stranger's day with clear eyes. If you insist on removing yourself from my council, I cannot stop you. Whether or not I should is a different story, but I cannot. Now, let's see. Or do I want to just dump the points I've got already? Let's see, there was... Let's go ahead and take this one. Because those are congenital. There was 3 congenital traits I was considering taking, and I don't remember which ones they were. Or 3 different categories or whatever. Oh, well, no, we have... Oh, we didn't take Comely. That's what it was. Okay, alright. Now I'm just going to take what points I have left and dump them one at a time until we hit 400 point cap. There we go. And that's it. Alright, so, done. We have our thing, our crest. We have our lordships. High Lord Omar Krieg of the High Lordship of the Estermont Isles. Submit. And... Oh, wow! That's a stunning getup right there. Holy cow. Let's start from there. Alright. This guy is ancient looking. Look at him. 64. He's a peg leg, too. He's got a few other things, but that learning is 26. Alright. Let's see. Record my dynasty's appearance. Set birthplace. Hair. I want... Let's see, what do we got? Light blonde, brown, gold browns, light red, red, kissed by fire, auburn brown, dark brown. I think I want to do black. Okay. That just turned my hair black. Height, we'll make it the tall. Ears, eyes, our eyes are brown. Let's see. Let's go with... Ooh, I do like the gold eyes, the way they look. Do like that. Alright, let's go with that. And then, what do you wish to know? I was a soldier. That was really the only option I had. I have more options, but... Oh, actually, I do have more options. I'm an orphan. My parents' deeds and death bought my lordship. I was a hedge knight, though now I am landed. That will give me 150 gold. Return to first option. I was a soldier. Being a soldier is not going to give me any fucking money, so... Guess what we're not doing? Let's see. Hedge knight gives me 150 gold. I was a captain. I was an orphan. I was a sellsword. That's 50 gold. I am a fool. No, thank you. I was a mercenary captain. No, thank you. Let's go with a hedge knight. I was a hedge knight, though now I am landed. I wonder what we did to get landed. Maybe we fought in some battle and impressed somebody. I don't know. He gains 20... Oh, I get a well-made sword artifact, too. Awesome. Some new lords wish to pay tribute to someone who is close to them in the record of their house. Do you have anyone you wish to honor as such? Yeah, a lass who is very close to me. I gained a lover, Sanel Greybow. Wow, I almost fucked that up. We're gonna make her we're gonna raise her to the nobility, and we're gonna make her probably our first wife, to be honest. Or, well, I guess only wife might be the real thing, but we'll take care of that in a moment. Let's see. I'm sorry, I thought I heard someone mention my name, says the woman in question as she enters the room, smiling serenely. I cannot help but smile at her timing. The maester is quick to introduce himself and state his purpose before turning back to me. Well, this should suffice for a summary, my lord. I wish you the best going forward, says the maester with a bow. So begins the birth of my house. And I didn't keep him as a maester. I should have clicked that button, but I didn't. Alright, we're still paused, so we have things to do before we unpause. We're going to ignore that. We have a decision. Send for a maester. Send a raven. What's this? Pay homage to my lord. I'll figure that out in a moment. Choose a patron aspect. We are going to choose... I think for this case... Because we're starting off our journey here. We'll go with the mother, because that will give us better chance for fertility, and the -1 to martial is probably not going to... You know what? We're going to take the warrior. Fuck it. We're taking the warrior. Alright, currently we have no heir. We're going to choose our lifestyle. We have one perk in martial to unlock. Although, I'm not sure if that's really the direction I want to go. I think we can change this after, like, 5 years or something. So for now, authority focus, chivalry focus, or strategy. Martial +3, martial +1, dread +20, prowess +3, attraction opinion +10. Let's go with chivalry. I think, yeah, that makes sense. We should do some chivalry things first. Gallant, stalwart leader, +4 prowess. Reduces risk of commanding armies. May challenge rivals to single combat, inflicting stress if I win. Serve the crown. Natural dread +15, or Casus Belli cost reduction. Yeah, let's go with this. Stalwart leader. We'll do that for now. And then it won't tell me anything more than that. Alright, we need to get married. We'll deal with that in a moment. We are above our domain limits, so we need to impeach somebody. Where am I? Really? I only have the strength for 2 domains? And I need someone to be lower. Who is here? Let's see. Grant this to somebody. There's some Tudburys down here. Who is the oldest of the Tudburys? Is that you? One child. There's no siblings. Who are these other Tudburys then? Cousins? We are indeed. Lord Andrew Tudbury. Thurgood had one child, who in turn had one child, Serena. Okay. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna give this to the Tudburys. And hopefully they'll be homagic to me. So he is... I was just looking at this and I done forgot who's who here. So this is Harwood. He has cousins and nephews like Godry, who is 39. Godry is the one I wanted to give that. Actually, no. He is the Lord of Tudbury Island. Where is Tudbury Island? Is that... Oh, so I'm not sure if I want to do that, actually. So who else is over here? Who else can I... Benther? So many Tudburys. Holy crap. Alright. You know what? I think we're gonna have to raise somebody. Hold on, let's sort this by opinion. Master Maceland of Stoagard, my marshal and already a vassal. How's he a vassal? What are you ruling over? Of Stoagard. I said that already. Okay. Is this my castle, though? Hold on. No, my castle's right here. This is my location. That tower. Oh, this is what I should be looking at. Maybe the barrier was turtle struck. Oh, that's funny. All right. Let's see. Pale Tower has Lord Damon in it. Estermont has Maceland of Stoagard. Log's Head has... Hold on. Okay, he does have a shield. Log's Head has... Endros. This is Tudbury Hall. Oh, he's... Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong here. So we really do need to... Pike Rock. Rock doesn't have anybody in it either. You know what? This Orlister, somebody can hold this. All right, so who am I gonna give it to? My admiral. Opinion. So if these guys already have positions or what have you. Pale Tower, Tudbury. Benther, my admiral. You know what, Benther? Son of a bitch. I screwed that up right off the bat. Alright. Orlister, we're going to give it to Benther. But before I do that, I'm going to make him a noble. So we're going to raise him to nobility. What do I have to give up to do that? 50 gold and 200 prestige. Okay, raise to nobility. And then... we give this to Benther. Hopefully I can still find him. Where are you? There he is. Nope, damn it! Benther. It's alright, I was drinking Grant titles. He becomes my vassal. Okay. Cool. Now, Pike Rock. Who holds this county? Andrew holds this county. Okay, you know what? Before I do that, here is best friend. Here we go. We're gonna make you noble as well. Where is my raise to nobility option? Am I just not seeing this? Oh, she is nobility. Okay. In that case, arranged marriage. No. Find spouse. Me. Why am I not on here? Oh, goodness. Let's try this backwards. Nope, that's not gonna do it either. Arranged marriage. Between me and her. Now, gotta make sure our kids. Alright, my kids will be born into my house. I'm gonna lose 300 prestige because she's unlanded. I don't care about all of that. It'll put me at 450. Send proposal. She's my way. Now we need to have kids. Look at that. She's got strong, comely, amateur plotter, humble, inquisitive. These are actually some pretty good freaking traits right here. I may have married up in the world. I love how my character looks like he's like this warlord type dude. Anyway. What's this? Empty council. Right, so first we got to put her in a spot that's good. So either court politics or patronage. It gives me learning or diplomacy. Let's give her diplomacy. And then let's close that. Alright, we're gonna let the clock run for a few days. Lord Benther's left his council position and my court because he needs to go manage his shit. We've got to find a suitable spouse for him as well so they can continue their lineages. First, Castellan Master Endros. Who are you? You are my Castellan, a vassal, and a knight. You are lowborn. We need to... And you have a claim on Log's Head. You are our Castellan with a really good diplomacy. Holy crap. 20 diplomacy. Reassign his role. What? Let's see. The new Maester of Estermont. The Maester I sent for from the Citadel has arrived in Estermont, a Westlander by the name of Ossifer. Let's hope he will be loyal and wise. Good. I lose 20 gold. Okay. Let's see. Oversee the realm. Diplomacy +4. Intrigue +2. Reassign his role. That is diplomacy up there, right? The top one? Is it not? Yes. So let's do diplomacy +4. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Chancellor. Well, first off, do we have anybody with better diplomacy than him? Doubt it. We're good. Okay. Chancellor with a diplomacy of 10. There's not going to be anybody better other than this guy, but he's already in that spot, so we'll just leave him there. He's going to do... Let's see. Foreign affairs or domestic affairs? He's currently doing foreign. So prestige 0.5. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Alright, and then our steward with a stewardship of 10. We have a steward with 13. Master Maslin of strong something. Stowgard. I don't know why I can't read. Let's close that. Let's see. He is... Oh, excuse me. Oh, he is my marshal with his 14 sword. Ooh, is there a better sword option? No. So that means he might have to stay there. Oh no, we could put Maester Ossifer in as my steward. That's gonna make him angry with me. He's a powerful vassal. So I don't think I want to anger him. We'll leave him there for now. And then we have our Marshal, Master Maceland, who we just were looking at, and there is nobody better insofar as that Marshal score of 14. Oh, what are we doing here? Domain taxes plus 5% or reducing... Yeah, we'll just do that. And then what are you going to do? You're going to do Organize Army, Train Commanders. A chance of losing some of these commanders, though, or them being injured. I think we'll just leave him where he is. Our Spy Master has a 4 in Intrigue. That is not a good number, sir. We need a better Intriguist. Endros. Endros is my Castellan with his 20 up there. What is this guy's... He's got 8. I mean, like, intrigue-wise, this guy's... Endros. Oh, wait. Ossifer doesn't have a position, and he could do it. He's also... Okay, let's put him on the other side, and then let's assign... Cancel. Yeah, let's assign him. And then... Lord Damon of Pale Tower. You still have a good opinion of me. We'll find a spouse for you shortly, too. An Admiral. And for whatever reason, we have swords over here. The only one I have is Lord Benther, who was, I believe, originally my Admiral to begin with, so we'll put him back over there. And then our Septon, that we really don't have a choice, but we do have a good opinion, which means we're getting our clergy taxes. Courtiers, we have a Maester. He's going to continue with advanced research for now. I'm not going to worry too much about some of these other positions. We're going to need them eventually, but I'm just not going to worry about them right now. Let's see, I can station a men-at-arms regiment. Let's see, what is this, actually? Mangonels or my men, the Rainwood Hunters. We're going to station them there. And we're going to station these guys there. Okay, I can create an accolade. I can change my Admiral Lord Benther's contract. We're not going to change anything in there. We'll leave it the way it is. Few knights. Invite knights. Done the Herald. It's going to cost me 150 prestige. Do the accolade bullshit later. I want to get into my lords, my vassal lords' relationship statuses. So let's find you a spouse. Doreen. What's she got? Lazy, stubborn, and chaste. Wow. Okay. No. It's not gonna work for you, sir. Nope. What is Zealot? Why is that on here? Zealot vassals are focused on matters of the faith and are swayed by pious actions. Zealous revengeful vassals, clergy. Ask the head of faith for gold. Alright. Sure. Alright, we'll come back to you. You've got a pretty good opinion of me so far, so we'll leave that alone. The other vassal here is this guy. He has lost his spouse. Jesus. Has an heir in his Sir Mathos, who also has a spouse, who has kids. Hector is 12. So I'm not worried about all of that. Is this guy? There we go. Okay. Let's let time run for a little bit. I have to Also, I have to do this homage thing. It's gonna cost me 100 prestige to go on this journey. Travel to Storm King Eric's court to pay homage. Gifts include the rewards of paying homage. Can only pay homage to the same liege once. Yeah. Demonstrate submission, promise favor, increase obligations, and bestow gifts. Yeah, we'll bring him some gold. Which reminds me before I forget. My laws, I need to change this to vassals can be retracted and titles can be revoked. Oof, that was costly. Slavery is forbidden. And then lastly, this decision I need to make. Whoops, god damn it. Choose homage gift. We're going to pay gold. It's going to cost 100 prestige to go on this trip. This trip is going to take some time, but mostly sea-based, so let's get higher experienced captains and higher mercenary guards. And then we shall start traveling. Joanna. Okay. You might be useful. What was that dude's name? Benther or something or other. Nope. Nope. Nobody for you to marry. Okay. You see something. Wards, squires, I have a lover, a friend, I only get spouses and stuff. I don't get all those other things I had in other games. Alright, I'm mumbling a bit, so let's get started here. Fresh start. All packed proper, we finally come to the point where we can start our journey from Estermont to our next destination at Storm's End. Yes, sharing power with my wife. My wife? A derelict ship. The sea is calm and forgiving today, still has a boulder and a powerful wind at our back to boot. It seems it'll be an easy day for the rowers below, but then I spot the mangled corpse of a ship buried nose first into some jagged rocks just ahead. Let's investigate. Probably not a good idea. We'll be delayed by 7 days, but I could gain some prestige and maybe something interesting. I got something. I don't know what I got. Much to my surprise, I begin to hear a voice hailing our ship as we approach the wreckage. The man appears to be a wealthy noble, floating around. Oh, excuse me, on the remains of a door. Alright, Leo. It's Leonardo DiCaprio. No, it's not. It's Rose. Hail! I thought I was never to see another soul before the sea would claim me as it did my companions. He introduces himself as Garwin, claims to be a noble from the Lordship of Whirling, and has offered to pay for safe passage and company. We shall help you to shore and gain some money and some prestige. Garwin Rainward. Ooh, look at that intrigue score. 16. Join us on our travels. He's gonna travel with us. Hey, homage costs refunded. Why? What happened? We didn't finish our trip. I have dismissed her as regent. Oh, and she's pregnant. She welcomed me home. There's very much a ... in there. Okay. Devon heeded my summons and has arrived at my court. Let me look at my court and see if I have any new people in here. So we have Basaro, we have Serrano, we have Bello, we have Devon, we have Cedric, Ossifer, Shireen, wife, my life, and Garwin. Excellent. I am going to make you my spy master. My maester is going to lose 20 opinion on me, but it's fine. And now have a better spy master. Hopefully that means something. Speaking of my maester, his opinion is now 44. That's okay. Alright, I'm kind of I feel like I'm kind of stacking the deck a little bit here. But let's see what's up with this pay homage thing. What happened? Storm King Eric's court. We're gonna give him some gold. We're gonna pay homage. We've got all of that set. Start traveling. Unpause it, though. And let's get after it. I don't know what happened to my... That was a little weird. Oh, I'm invited to a grand wedding. Let's see. To the implacable Omar, I am delighted to invite you to celebrate the marriage of Hannah Connington and I in Pink Maiden. Signed, Lord Mark of Pink Maiden. Pink Maiden. I'm going to... Oh. I don't care about that. The route is mostly by sea, although not always. We've got mercenary guards, so that'll help. Let's go. More dead dragon riders. Let's see. Trailside Bond. While traversing a challenging path in Strawberry, I hear laughter ahead. My courtiers, Ossifer and Boros, working together across a swollen, rain-fed irrigation channel. I'm hiccuped. Sorry. Ossifer, your idea to build a makeshift bridge. Ah, your ingenuity is commendable. Let them be about it. I think there was something else I was supposed to hit there, but I guess I screwed it up. Guardian Angel. While passing through the forest of Wenbridge, my courtier Ossifer steps perilously close to a concealed pit trap, but is grabbed just in time by my fellow traveler, Jonlin. Ossifer, you need to be more careful. I keep wanting to laugh whenever I read the word Ossifer. Because of the old joke, officer and Ossifer. Quick thingy there, Jonlin. Ossifer, you owe him nothing. Let us move with utmost care. I gained some stress. I don't want that. So, quick thinking there. Visiting the Kingswood. The Kingswood is a vast forest situated across the Blackwater Rush from King's Landing, spanning the southern Crownlands and the northern Stormlands, and intersected by the King's Road. That pop-up disappeared pretty fast, so... We really have... Where is Pink Maiden? Is it further afield than I thought? Oh, that's all the way up here! Holy crap. Way up there. Not quite as far as I thought it would be. Or, no, I'm silly. Don't listen to what I'm saying. This area here, Fair Market? Yeah, I've played down this way before on a different playthrough that I'd never aired. At any rate, where am I going? Pink Maiden is way up there. Regent unsuccessfully furthers mandate. She tried to obtain me gold, but she failed and spent 100 piety instead. Abuse of power caused 10 strife with Sinel's peers' vassals. Woman, stop trying to be slick. Just do your job while I'm gone. Alright, as we walk through Troutleap, we are caught up in a crowd of people waiting for a large cart full of building materials to move out of the way. I don't need your stuff, I already got it cheaper somewhere else. What am I supposed to do with it then? I'll buy all your materials. I'm going to lose money, but I get extra building materials, which will give me building cost reductions. Bring your wares to Estermont. Lose 10 gold, which is better than losing 25. It gives me trading resources for 5 years, which is pretty cool, so we'll do that one instead. Lose a little bit of gold. Oh, hey, we made it. What is our main task here? What are we trying to do? Why can't I do other, like, why can't I change my intent? Oh, there we go. Recreation, murder, seduce, diplomacy. Ooh, diplomacy. What does that get? Gain an alliance with a selected character and even wow them into submission. Ooh. Cause mayhem, increase my stress loss with potential unfortunate side effects. Diplomacy. Gain an alliance with a selected character. Okay, hold on. Scoot this out the way and then come on down this way. Where is my home? My home is here. This guy. The High Lordship of Cape Wrath. Or the High Lordship of the Rainwood. Lord Kristen. Or Lord Lucian. Let's see what our options, which one comes up. Kristen or Lucian? Diplomacy. Select target. Let's see. The Storm King. Pink Maiden. Massey's Hook. Lord Luthien. He already has a pretty high opinion of me. He's also gay. Not that that means anything. Just pointing it out. Massey's Hook. Where? I know that name. Where is Massey's Hook? Isn't that over this way as well? So many windows in the way that I wish they could minimize. Isn't Massey's Hook? I swear to God, I thought it was over this way somewhere. Or is it up here? Ah, there it is. That wouldn't actually help me out. But Cape Wrath, which is Lucian, or the Rainwood, which is Kristen. Let's do Lucian of Cape Wrath. Confirmed. Move this back over here. And now we just wait for things to happen. So now we have to play our cards right and woo this guy into being our ally and maybe one day gaining ownership over him. You know, I totally forgot about this. I forgot to equip my sword. That's a nice looking sword. Let's see. Prowess +5. Now that I have that equipped, I probably should hire one of these antiquarian and yeah, that guy. Alcifer, I found a job for you. That's what you're gonna do now. You're gonna help me take care of my crap. Improve artifacts. Okay, can't wait. Everywhere I lay my eyes on, there are mingling guests, flowers on every surface, buzzing surface with loaded dishes, and a very proud host, Lord Mark, checking on the final details. The nervous but excited spouses, Lord Mark and Hannah, are standing at ready. This is Hannah, who oh, there we go. She's got a pretty good... They both have a good opinion. Why she got so high with me, though? Formidable fighter, communal identity, personal diplomacy, brave, holy sight. Okay. Alright. I recognize when I'm recognized. I can't wait. I'm just waiting for the event to pop up for me. Ah! Here we go. This is, I believe that's Lord Lucian. Yeah, that's him. As the ceremony runs its course, I finally managed to place myself by Lord Lucian and to engage him in small talk, which rapidly moves into a more interesting field, politics. We share some casual remarks until I lead him exactly where I wanted him. You could never feel too safe. Your enemies are always getting stronger around you. Let's see. A pity if someone took advantage of that, huh? 99% chance he is not intimidated and loses opinion of me. Let's see. It's good to have strong allies in times of need. 71% chance he is impressed and I complete my diplomacy intent, losing stress, gaining opinion, and a chance of him not trusting me. Oh, he does not trust me. I gained stress. He did not like that. Son of a bitch. Well, nobody said I was very diplomatic. Oh, wow, he paid 105 gold silver. What's his name? Mireille heeded my summons and has arrived at my court as a guest. Oh, wow. Skilled fighter? Horse fighter? Flexible leader? Alright. The wedding ceremony has reached its climax. Traditional rituals have been completed and all that's left is the final vows, the formal consent, the seal on the marriage. As both Lord Mark and Lady Hannah say I do, the crowd starts cheering and we all stand witness to the beginning of their life together. The wedding and the bedding! I guess. The formal part of the wedding, the ceremony is finally behind us. Everyone is smiling in anticipation of the gargantuan meal, exciting entertainment, and general revelry that we're all about to be offered. Let's tuck in. By any reasonable standards, the evening's food is an exciting medley of textures, flavors, and spectacle. Though there is a particularly special occasion near my seat, both Storm King Eric and Lord Bonifer share their opinions about the spread. Another dish of the same, laughs Eric. I know what I like, and I like what they're serving. The variety is a bit sparse, Bonifer whines. What's the harm in having more variety of dishes? Let's see, what's his opinion? 55? What's his? 74? He's the High Lord of Nestridge. House Connington. No, thank you. Oh, nod along, paying attention. Without paying attention. Nope, I think I'm on your side. I'm gonna follow my boss's lead. Let's see. This is a long-ass wedding thing. Long. My daughter! An heir until I have a son, I imagine. That's a pretty cool name. Melian? 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 You know what? I'll keep that name. That's pretty cool. I have a daughter! I have an heir! Something I couldn't accomplish in my last play! Alright, every wedding banquet is host to frankly interminable number of speeches. Some long, some short, some honest, some deceptive, roiling up and down the hall, punctuating every course of the feast and waves. As my turn nears, I am left wondering, should I consider the happy couple, or simply try to grab attention for my wordplay? After all, it's easy for double meanings to get lost, for most, in the sea of words. You know what? I don't know what I'm going to do here. Praise the happy couple as expected, gain 30 opinion from both. Show off my oratory skills, 64% chance of an adequate speech, and possibly losing some, something sweet but perfunctory, reducing stress and gaining 10 opinion. I think we'll just go with praising the happy couple and gaining 30 opinion across the board. Every feast, there's always one. Every single feast. One long-winded, ill-born pissant cornering people who just will not be silent. This time, it's Silas, and he's relentless. I've tried every topic I can think of. I've tried of disengaging. I've tried getting others involved, but he seems determined to hound me with grim implacability. I am going to scream. Whoa, my goodness, this will be amazing. Alright, so, gently exit the conversation. 53% chance of unlocking a diplomacy lifestyle perk. 46% it never ends, and he gains opinion of me. Where is this guy? Castle Seaface. I don't even know where the hell that is. Where is Castle Seaface? Oh, it's down around Storm's End, down this way. Okay. Let's see. Oh, excuse me, going. By all the denizens of Seven Hells, will you cease this prattle, which actually works for me. For a couple reasons. Every wrathful guest gains opinion of me. Lord Silas loses opinion of me. I lose 72 stress and I gain 150 prestige. He's already got 66 opinion of me, so losing 40 opinion is not going to be difficult to bear. That's very interesting. I gain approachable for 15 years. I don't know if I like that. Some opinion stuffs. Or grin and bear it. I gain a weak hook on him. No, I'm just gonna go off on him. I'm gonna yell at him and tell him to fuck off. Stop pestering me. It feels like I've been eating, drinking, mingling, dancing, and singing for days. Soon the celebrations will wind down and the spouses will retire to their private chambers for the consummation of the wedding. For us who remain, though, let's pour another drink and let's toast to the spouses. It's time. I guess that's about the end. The newlyweds have taken their leave, consigned by the families to the bedchamber to consummate their union. The rest of us return to the banquet hall to make merry and celebrate. I can now spend the rest of my evening how I wish. No better time to rifle through the chambers, gaining money. I've been meaning to talk to Sarmian, whoever that is. Is this High Wall? Where is High Wall? It is somewhere on the screen. Yep. My presence here today must not be overshadowed, gaining prestige, chance of losing money, and learning somebody's secrets. You know what? I don't think my character cares too much about that intriguey bullshit. Doesn't really care about stealing people's shit, although I'm always interested in more money. I think we'll go with prestige. I gained a level of fame. Let's see. One after the other, all guests are leaving, and it's time for me to depart too. The wedding was a great occasion to mingle with peers and relax, and I have been in the premises tired and satisfied, sending my best wishes to the spouses for a prosperous and happy union. I gain 75 prestige, lose some stress, gain some, what is that? Legitimacy. And there's some opinion going on. Finish. Now we get in the wandering home. Alright, let me see what, oops, let's pause that really quick. What is this? I can declare war on somebody who has far more troops than me. I can create an accolade. I can change my, no, we're good, we're good. Let us resume our return home. What do we have here? The martial contest. As we pass through the market in White Brick, we hear a loud yell and stumble into an ongoing tussle between two men tightly observed by a group of people. Who's next? Captain Johnlin snorts in response to the challenge. Let's see. I will do it and gain stress. 83% chance of gaining some money and prestige. Nope, I will do it. I gained 150 prestige and 25 gold. Yes. Call of the road. Since leaving home nearly half a year ago, I have seen highs and lows, reveled in the wind blowing through my hair, and lamented the rocks in my boots. Yo, for real, rocks in my boots. I have that happen all the time at work. It's so annoying. There are so many places, so many things I have yet to see. Out here on the open road, I feel free of the confinement of court, if only for a little while. Out here, I am truly free. I gain the trait Traveler, which gives me additional lifestyle experience and stuff. Oh, my goodness. Equine emissaries. As we traverse the outskirts of Castle Rushbank, the thunderous echo of hooves breaks the stillness. A cadre of fine horses. Hail, travelers! We are emissaries. Would you care to witness the prowess of our steeds? I don't need more stress reduction. How much gold for the strongest one? I could gain a warhorse. That'd be cool. I don't think I have a warhorse yet. More interested in your prowesses as knights. Could join me. Let me see. Anis Pikeland, 23 years old, 12 and 17. Then we have Jorah Hossett, 17 and 20. These guys aren't half bad, but I don't need more men. I want to take your horse. I think I just gained a warhorse, but it didn't say anything. So we'll check that in a minute. Let's see. After we've traveled together for a while, I've noticed there's something about Ossifer. He often helps others with small wounds and scratches, putting together small poultices like it was nothing. When we pass through River Hill, I see him suddenly run to a small peasant kid struggling to breathe and turning an unnatural color in a back alley. Let's see. I could gain the trait Novice Physician, or I could gain a bunch of stress. Or I could gain... You know what? Let's take a chance here. Not that I'm going to do anything with this physician thing. I actually got the trait. Ah, here's my horse. Admiring the stallion now follows my every command. I must muse upon what to call him. A name inspired by history. A mythology abounds with awe-inspiring horse names. It is just a horse. Let's go with the mythology. I don't know what my horse got named. Night by the campfire. Tell a story of my own. Some extra embellishment. There's a chance of fucking it up. And ask him to tell me another story, and I may end up being his friend. Oh, here we go. Mythology world is rich in grandeur and names for horses. We could name him Stranger. We're not going to name him Stranger. Only because somebody else gets named Stranger in the lore. Not someone. Another horse. Let's see. Indroth, the Lycene god of the twilight. Ooh, I don't like that name. Moonsinger, like the priestesses of the Jogosnai. Another theme for the name would fit. I'm gonna go with Indros, Lycene god of the twilight. Just because it sounds... Indros. Oh, that's a cool shield right there. Windwater Forest shield. I like that. A knight has arrived. Oh, that means I can actually get some of my people to marry. Maybe. Thank the Father I can go inside again. Alright. Power sharing ended. Let's get that out of here. Let's get that out of here. Let's get to my court. Alright, let's pause it. We need to get some marriages underway. Court... No. Alright, first off, this guy. You got married. Who said you could get married to anybody? Motherfucker. I'm supposed to be doing all of this. Making the marriages things. Dickhead. Whatever. Next up is my council. Master Endros. 26 and unmarried. Arrange a marriage. No. Oh, find spouse is what I want. But it's not an option for some reason. Probably because he's not anybody importante. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Can't find. I don't know why it won't let me find a spouse for him, but that's fine. You don't need any more spouseries, sir. You're old. Master Andrew can take a spouse either for some reason. Mr. Maceland cannot. Garwin. Oh, probably because they're lowborn. Maybe that's why. Let's see. No. Arrange. Find a spouse. Nope. Arrange marriage. There we go. Wow. 38 and what is she? 32. That'll work. Gunther is married. Septons can't get married. Okay. Oh, alright. Let's look at people running these towns. Ah, yes. It wouldn't let me... yeah, it wouldn't let me marry you guys off, so fuck it, I guess. We have a decision. Pay homage! We still haven't done this yet. Yes, pay homage, but I want to customize this route because I don't want to go by sea. I want to go by land. So, customize route. Parting here. Add a detour. Select a location on the map. Yes. Be a lake pool. And then when we get to there, want to go here. Then from there, go here. And then we can go home. Experienced captains and whatever's, send them out. Nara, who is sick, is joining my crew. Whatever. Hopefully this time the paying homage will actually stick. I don't know why it wouldn't stick earlier. That was really weird. The Fanatic. My entourage passes through Griffin's Pass without issue until I hear some commotion coming from around my guards. Eventually, a stranger manages to push through and stand at my side, beaming as if blessed by the Father himself, by the Mother, by the Maiden, by the Seven who are one. It's the Lord of Estermont Isles. I desire nothing more than to serve you unconditionally for the rest of my life. My guards stand at the ready to throw him back into the mud, but he would certainly make for a loyal courtier. Let's see what this guy's all about. Rude, lustful, 36. Decent diplomacy, some prowess. Fortunately, I don't think anybody in my council is going to really benefit from... No, we're good. I mean, yeah, he could replace my chancellor or whatever he was, but no. Sorry, friend. He will be recruited. He joins my court. I'm not going to just give him money. You know what? Let him join me, and he'll just sit in my court. Until I leave or something. Homage! Taking the knee. Servants usher me into Storm King Eric's great hall in Storm's End, where he sits his throne waiting to hear my pledge. I kneel at the feet of my lord and pledge the many oaths of homage as his scribes record the event. My attendants then follow, presenting my rich gifts to the Storm King before the assembled court. Eric bids me to arise and confirms his satisfaction along with my rights to the lands I rule in his stead. The price of fealty. What do I get? I get 25 renown, he gains 20 opinion of me, I gain 350 prestige, and my travel resumes, and I have some perks to go explore. Alright, so... I think courtship actually is not a bad idea. Romance, elope, chivalric dominance, captain effectiveness. Yep, that's the one. We're doing that one. Yeah. Now we're just on our way back home. Visited the Whitehead Tower. Let's see. Mercenaries of Weeping Town. We sit in a quiet tavern in Weeping Town when a loud band of ragged-looking sellswords come barging in. Their brutish leader pushes one of my guards aside and audaciously sits down at my table. A nobleman, eh, my lord? Interested in the services of the best band of mercenaries in Weeping Town? More loyal men you'll never find, at least if you pay us properly. The best? I gain 600 men in Estermont. But for how long, I wonder? I have the perfect job for you, and appoint this person as my sworn shield. I don't know if I like that idea. Sworn shields are one of those positions that are vulnerable. You put a bad person in there, they could be used against you. I gain 20 dread and kill him, losing 33 stress. I could pay this dude 25 bucks and have him in my town for I don't know how long. I guess one way to find out, right? My travel is complete. Father can go inside. Alright. Now. Inventory, my chivalry focus. I have dismissed her. Yes, yes. Family. How old is my daughter? She is still less than a year. Let's appoint... Educate the child. You are going to be educated by... I don't know why it chose me arbitrarily and then didn't say nothing else. Let's see. I guess nobody else is capable of warding her? I don't know, like her mother could. He's got some decent talent in the streets, whatever. Forgot about that. Alright. We'll let it cook for a little bit. While I consider my options here. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to take over Mistfall. And or Whirling. And potentially attack these fuckers. We're not, no, not Tirosh. These fuckers. That said, look at our military. Now we have mercenaries. They will stand down on succession. Okay, so we have 600 men that will stay with us for a while. We have mangonels at size 1, and we have these guys at size 4. I can increase them up to size 5. It's going to cost 57 gold and increase their maintenance. That's okay. Let's do that. Eventually, I'm going to want to bump these guys up. What am I missing? 30s. How am I missing 36 gold? I have 39. Whatever. What now? Can I do it now? Why? Why can't I? I'm not missing 35 gold. I have 41. Whatever. You know what? I'm done. Done. Another thing I'm gonna want to look at is increasing my town or my cities things. So, like for instance, we have this one opening here. Construct a new duchy building. It's gonna cost a lot of fucking money. Siege works. What do we already have? We have levy grounds. We have shallow ore mines. We have a military outpost. And we have simple earthworks. Leisure palaces. Tax offices. Holding taxes plus 15%. I like that. It's going to cost a redonkulous amount of money and take forever to build. I think that's what all of this shit is. Yeah, it's going to take a long time. Oh, my wife is pregnant again! Yay! Cool, 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 cool. Maybe I'll have a son. That said, what about the rest of these turds? So, like, the city of Logshead has things that can be built and don't cost as much fucking money. I mean, I don't have any money right now. They will... If I do this right, they will build things that will increase the amount of money they raise, which gives me more money, which is going to take a bit more thought. The Krieg Dominion... You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change the name of my town. My properties, my lands. Let's do that now. We're going to change it now. We're going to change this to the Krieg Dominion. We're going to change this to the Krieg Dominion as well. If I could remember how to type. And then finish. Submit. We're going to let things go. Let things go. Now, over here in the Lordship of Armageddon, which is, I believe, subservient to the High Lordship of Cape Wrath. Let me see. Where is the primary? Here we go. Armageddon. Which is up to this guy, Lord Lucian, who has a decent opinion of me, but he's not a fan of me. He has a young heir. Oh, you know what I ought to do? No, that's not what I wanted. Offer guardianship. Offer Lord Lucian a guardian, making someone in his court the ward of the chosen adult. No, what is this? An unworthy challenge. At first I thought the simple footman a fool for stepping onto the training field. Although Stefan seemed no threat at first, it quickly became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming him suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. Who is this guy? Stefan Foghurst. What is this? Feeble? Look at that score, though. 13 martial and 19 prowess.
Where is it?
Yeah, you see it. Right outside, yeah. 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 I think we... Let's see, I just want people like him. I'm gonna gain 20 stress, though, because I'm wrathful. Oh, I'm wrathful! That means I need to hurt him. Use more people. What is this? This peasant and my soldiers will get a lecture on honor. I gain prestige and piety. Or I could strike him down and gain 20 dread. I'm actually really tempted to do that, but I'm not... I don't want to be an evil guy. Just, I'm easily irritated, so... We'll do this one. Prestige and piety. He is a wanderer. Alright, back to what I was getting at. What am I going to do? I feel like I need a scheme of some sort. So, City of Poolmark. This is under the leadership of Master Gilroy, who reports to Lord Lutwood. Oh, Lord Lutwood Mertz. Oh my goodness. Alright, with the babe cradled in arms, Lady Sinel wipes tears from her cheeks and dresses me without taking her eyes off our daughter. My love, I think we should name her Sinel after me. What say you? Is this my newborn? I have a new daughter? Okay, yeah, let's name her Sinel. Let's pause this so I can think. Okay. This guy is part of the Mertens family, which is the lords of this entire region. Wait a minute. Yeah. Because that's his father. I want to get in good graces with him in order to get into good graces with his father. Now, his father actually has a really high opinion of me. Like, ridiculously high. No, we're gonna let it play out. We're gonna let it play out. I have 3 people in my family. I have Meliana, Sanel. I need some sons. Damn it. Okay. Let me think for a moment here. Let's let this run for a little bit. Let's cook. Just change this. Oh no, Sanel is sick. That's not good. The High Lordship of the Krieg Dominion. Okay, so if I scroll out. Ah, there it is. There's the Krieg Dominion. Yes. Okay. Greenstone is my city. Alright, yeah. Let it play out for a little while. In fact, I think it's about time for us to start rapping, to be honest. Let me think for a moment. Oh my. Alright, some of the councilors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I am complaining to Sanel when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. Let's see what our steward has to say about this. He actually seems to be okay with this. My spy master loses opinion of me. He's insulted by this. Andrew of Wastrel is actually grateful. Cedric is also grateful. Or we could romance her a little bit. I don't know. Lay with her. Ooh. Be here with me instead. Maybe she'll get pregnant. And maybe I'll have a son. What do we got? What is this? Lord Edwin's Hunt in the woodlands of Atranta. What the hell is that? Lord Edwin Vance of Atranta. That is... Okay. It's not that far. We can go to do that. Let's do this hunt. Let's see. Yes. And then, what is our route? That is a long fucking route. Holy crap. Let's do that. Cost us 30 gold. Stannis. One-Eye Stannis. Vittorio. Unpause it. I hope it goes well. Alright, we'll do this hunt. And then we'll call it the night there. Let's see. Thick with Vineman traders going about their usual crafts, carrying rare and exotic goods. One such merchant ship holds an item within. The bejeweled, the 7-pointed star. I know I could never find anything like it back. And mine it shall be. I lose 25 gold. Steal it. 55% chance of being wounded. What is this gonna do for me? +1 learning, plus some piety, some life experience. Yeah, we'll buy it. And I almost hit the I button. The inventory. Whoa! Wait a minute. My vassal created a loyalist faction against me. Sir, I don't know what you're thinking, but I have been a strong supporter of you. The only thing I ever said not to do was to... You're infirm. I'm going to sway you. Well, before I do that, hold on. Loyalist faction against me. Yeah, fuck it, we'll sway him. Stolen keepsake. Let's see. My Septon Cedric confronts my guest Delana, accusingly holding a treasured amulet. You thief! This was my mother's! You lying scullion, it's always belonged to me. Gonna lean towards my Septon, because he's my Septon and you are not of our faith. goodness. Grotto emergence from the vegetation. Do not fear, my lord. I'm merely a hermit seeking wisdom in these woods. A hermit would be a great addition to my entourage. How fortunate. Please tell me about my future. That won't make any sense. The fire shall talk, and silver shall flow from the hoof of a lowing cattle. How insightful. I gained 50 piety. Purse pursuit. Let's see, what do we got? Cabin. Wow. 22 intrigue. 16, that's better than my guy. I have a job offer for you. Think of the money as your first payment. I lose 2 gold. Ooh. Guess what's gonna happen? Kevin is going to be my new spy master. Alright, we're at the hunt. Oh, I gotta do something. Yeah, I apologize. As we await the arrival of the guests, Lord Edwin has started on the preparations. What is my purpose here? I don't have to see. Seduce to befriend. Let's pause this before it gets out of line. Murder. Murder. I don't have anybody I want to kill, though. Let's just slay the beast. Ah, yes, and be the one that brings it down. Confirm. Okay. What is going on over here? The loyalist faction that targeted me has disbanded. Good. Did he die or something? Oh, maybe he realized I was onto him. Okay. Alright, unpause it and let this run. Currently our success chance is only 13%. Lord John assembles the party as the sun rises over the hunting grounds nestled in Atranta's woods. The local gamekeepers have scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. A stout buck is definitely in the area, and the conditions could hardly be better for hunting it. Ultimately, Lord Edwin decided he wanted to hunt a stag today. Let's get out there. 10% chance of success, 12%. Oh, it's going up slightly. My fellow vassal Mark is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking roses. He appears to have lost all interest in the hunt. Get back on your horse, sir. Let's see. 75% chance of him losing opinion of me. I can take it. Oh, that's Lord Mark of Pink Maiden. We were at his wedding. Motherfucker, stop picking roses. We're out here to hunt. Damn you. Edwin's huntsmen say they know the place of the beast's covert and the nearby water holes and grazings the stag frequents. Our host thinks for a moment before agreeing we should sneak up on the unwitting beast. So be it. Unlocked a new perk for Marshall. Let's take a look at our options here. So, we've got a couple. Reduce Casus Belli costs. Serve the crown, which increases dread. Courtship, which gives me some phase length changes for romancing and eloping schemes. And never backing down. Reducing friendly fatal casualties, gaining advantage, and some Hastoluter trait. Yep, we'll go with that one. Alright, moving on. What do we got? Into the hunt. Despite our best efforts, we were unable to get close to the stag herd. They sensed us each time. It's too dark to continue. We did not complete the hunt. That is unfortunate. Is that my wife being pregnant again? Yay, my wife is pregnant. Hopefully with me, because I'm not there. Let's see. Oh, we're going to continue on. Finish hunt. We're gonna start on our way home. Oh, we're paused. What's this? Alright. Yawning. Excuse me. Traveling through the rugged terrain of Bold Ferry, a challenge arises as the forest grows dense and impenetrable. My spy master Kevin and my guest Devin begin to argue about the best approach to traverse the treacherous trail. That was almost a tongue twister. Holy shit. Kevin, your suggestion is reckless and yours is cowardly. Let's see. Listen to me. You need to work together. Yeah. Work together, you dumb shits. Oh, look, we're back in Strawberry. It is known that the people of Strawberry seem to profess a special devotion towards their knights and their legends. My lord, it is most fortunate that you and I came to meet at this crossroad, for I am in search of a marvelous fountain which... Ah, yes, I shall never leave a knight unattended. Don't fear, I shall fight it. 74% chance of defeating this thing. I'll distract it, you get the water. You shall make a fine distraction. Oh, let's go with... What is this? No. Don't fear, I shall fight it. Bryce becomes a knight. Knight errant training for 15 years. Bryce has become the owner of healing water. Ah, I should have sacrificed his ass so I could get it. Whatever. Let's see. Hold on. What if it's poisonous? It looks and smells so delicious. I wonder. No. Known plant, bliss. Okay, go ahead and eat it. I'm not eating it. Faction targeting our Storm King liege. Wife is pregnant. 151 days. Oddball Gamer. Hello, sir, and welcome aboard. Seed by Raven. I get it now. It took me a second to figure out what you were saying. Let's see. At long last, I'm home. I'm not reading all that. We are home. Regency's over. Send her on her way. And let's pause it there. I need to write down some notes so I don't forget what is going on. It's like we're swaying somebody for some reason. I'm looking into getting into those neighboring lands. So let me take a few notes, pieces of paper here. Let's see. What is this? What's the name of this damn playthrough? Oh, Crusade of Kings. That's what I called it. A Crusade of Kings. Swaying. Who is this? Who are we swaying? Lord Harwood. Because he raised a faction against me and then changed his mind. Raised a faction against me, changed mind. Still gonna sway him. What else do we got? Wife is pregnant. Wife is pregnant with third child. Son? Question mark? Crusade of Kings and Crusader Kings, the 7 help us. Fair. Listen, I sometimes have witty names and witty ideas, or at least in my head, they sound very witty. Yeah, listen, I got nothing else, man. I don't know what else to say. It is what it is. I came up with a stupid name that kind of followed the Game of Thrones naming convention, you know, as far as the books, so I rolled with it. God, what else was I trying to do here? Let me pull this up. Oh, I need to look at, money. Building stuff in baronies equals money earned for my lordship and money to make more taxes. Something. I know. I doubt I'm gonna remember what I said there or what I was getting at there, but it says I have 2. Is there another? Oh, I should probably get rid of what it. Okay, hold on. Let's see. We have. I have 2 out of 2 holdings that I'm holding on to. That means I should probably get rid of one. So let me make a note of that. Vassalize someone for one of the territories. What else? Let's see. Getting into gain entry into Cape Wrath. And what's that other one? Not Whirling. What is this? Oh, Rainwood. And the Rainwood High Lordships. Now, there's probably going to be some sort of like... What's the word I'm looking for here? Some sort of schemery, some sort of plotting, some sort of marrying into things. Getting people to marry out of things, maybe. I don't know. In order to make that happen. But yeah. And then this other one, I think... So we have... we've got the Lestermarks. We've got the Estermont. We've got Pike Rock. And we've got Tudbury. I think we need to give up Pike Rock and vassalize somebody. So maybe this guy? Maybe raise him to the nobility. We've certainly got plenty of prestige. We don't have any money, though. So I think I need, like... grant titles. 2 more. Nope. 2 more. Nope, that's not it. 1 more. Nope. Where is my raise to nobility option? I realize he's lowborn. There's got to be a way. He's a minor landholder. You know, I could just take his property from him and give it to somebody else. If I do that, who in my court is already highborn that I could do that with? My wife. Oh, Rainward. But doesn't he already have? He's in Estermont. He's married. Doesn't have any kids yet. Are you guys gonna have kids? Oh, you're chaste, aren't you? God damn it. Well, you know what? Maybe the Rainwards won't always be... You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Grant titles. Lordship of Pike Rock. Done. Boom. What is this? I am missing a counselor. My steward. Who has the highest stewardship score? Bryce. Get in here. Get in here and collect my taxes, you son of a bitch. There. And now he is my vassal. And you best have kids, you son of a bitch. You better start having some kids. You better talk to your wife. You better talk to listen. I know that's not how that works in the real world, but man, you better start coming up with some kids. All right, but that gives me 3 vassals that I need to manage and keep them happy, lest they plot against me. All right, so that note for vassalize somebody. Let's cross that off my list. This is episode 2 because episode 1. And the first hour-ish of this episode were devoted to an entirely different lineage that no longer exists because reasons. Let's see. I think that's it. We're gonna look at next time we're on, which actually I think I need to look at my schedule. I think the next Crusade of Kings is gonna be... I don't know. I gotta figure it out. My schedule's in flux. At any rate, my friends, that is it, I think, for us here tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the support, as always. Thank you, Oddball Gamer, for your random parrot appearance. And the follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, I think that is it for us here tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, please consider all of the buttons, likes, follows, subscribes, shares, etc. If you are watching this... All the parrots. Amazing. If you are watching this on YouTube, in the video description below is the Discord link. Come hang out on the server, keep abreast of what's going on in the Krieg Dominion, and maybe possibly end up on one of my TTRPG shows. Who knows? If you are watching this live in a stream, which are usually roughly 7 p.m. Pacific most nights, always subject to change. But if you're watching during the live stream, all you have to do is type into the stream chat, !Discord. That will give you the server link for the Discord server as well. However, I have bumped my gums and ran my mouth for far too long tonight. I'm going to continue doing it after this, but I'm going to be playing video games probably with my older kids. And drinking beer, which means there will definitely be a lot of mouth running. I digress, I'm rambling, let's get out of here. Stay safe out there, my friends. This world is a crazy dark place. So make sure you're doing what you gotta do to take care of you and yours. And as for me and mine, we are out of here. See ya. Let's see, wait, let's see. Peace out, and good night, according to Oddball Gamer. Alright, my friends, that's it. Stay safe. Have a good one.